All right, Indianapolis, it's another cold morning out there. There's lots of snow on the side of the road. We've had 44 inches of snow so far this season. That's 27 inches more than average here in Indianapolis. No doubt the kids have had a lot of snow days. Well, school administrators across the country have been criticized on their decision to have school or not during winter weather. A new study that's been released that may make those decisions a little bit easier. Dr. Joshua Goodman from Harvard Kennedy School joins us now with more on the study. And I found it very interesting and very timely, Dr. Goodman, especially with all the snow days that we've had. Overall, what were the findings of the study?
There were two main findings. One, which makes a lot of children very happy, is that at least here in Massachusetts, there's no connection between the number of snow days a kid has and their test scores at the end of the year. So when the state asked me to do this, I said to them, everything's fine, don't worry about snow days. It looks like they have no effect on student learning. There was a second finding, which is a little bit worse for schools, which is it turns out the days that are bad are not the days on which schools close, but the days in which we have 3, 4, 5 inches of snow. Schools stay open, but lots of kids are absent. And it turns out that's pretty disruptive to student learning.
Is the weather a distraction as well? You know, you've got kids looking out the window wishing that they could be outside.
I'm sure it is. I was a high school teacher for a couple of years, and I know that snow days are not a very hard thing to deal with. You just push your lesson plans back a day. What's hard to deal with is a classroom when half your students are there, half your students aren't, and no one's focused on what's going on.
Now, what about, administrators trying to make the tough decision, especially in the morning, maybe before the snow has even begun? What kind of things do they need to keep in mind before deciding to close or not school?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of considerations. My study was about the effects on student learning and test scores. No one really thinks that's the most important thing here. The most important thing is child safety. But if you're convinced that safety is not an issue, I guess my study points to the fact that maybe people think that snow days are more harmful to student learning than they really are.
What about the fact, though, that students would be, home and not necessarily engaged in any kind of activity that would promote learning? They might just be sitting in front of the TV all day.
Yeah, so that's certainly possible. I suspect what's happening, I've talked to lots of other teachers about this, is that when you have a snow day, teachers know how to deal with that. They push their lesson plans back a day, and probably what they do is later in the year they cut out some optional activity that wasn't going to be on the test, like a field trip or some fun experience. Now that might not be good for kids, but on the other hand, teachers can make up for that lost time in other ways.
Well, I found it very interesting. Dr. Joshua Goodman from Harvard Kennedy School, thank you for joining us and for sharing the study and for doing it, especially this year when so many schools are having to go well beyond their allotted snow days. This is timely advice. All right, Mike Bettis, what kids are going to get a snow day next week? Do we have more